Topic: Introduction to Islamic Accounting. Course: DIA 5213 Financial Accounting 2. Lecturer: Associate Professor Shaharudin Jakpar. Assalamu alaikum and good day, everyone. Let's begin our Week 1 overview for Financial Accounting 2. This week, we are focusing on something very important, especially in the Malaysian context: Islamic accounting. Now, before you panic and say, "Sir, I'm not good at Islamic studies," relax. You don't need to be an expert in religion to understand this. You just need to understand how accounting works within Islamic rules and ethics. Let me guide you step by step. 1. Why do we learn Islamic accounting? We live in a country where Islamic finance is not just a religious concept, it's part of the mainstream economy. From Islamic banks, zakat institutions, to Sharia compliant businesses, Islamic accounting is growing fast. So, as future accountants or finance professionals, you must know what makes Islamic accounting different. What rules does it follow? How does it impact business decisions? This topic gives you an advantage because many employers are now looking for graduates who understand both conventional and Islamic accounting. 2. What is Islamic accounting? In simple words, Islamic accounting is the process of recording and reporting financial transactions based on Sharia, Islamic law. In conventional accounting, we mostly care about profit or loss, revenue and expenses, assets and liabilities. But in Islamic accounting, we also care about ethics, justice, avoiding forbidden elements like riba, interest, and garar, uncertainty. It's not only about how much money, it's also about how that money was earned. 3. Main concepts in Islamic accounting. Let me now introduce you to 7 key terms you need to know this week. You will see these again in other topics too. 1. Buy Bitaman Ajil, BBA. This is a sale with deferred payment. The seller adds a profit and allows the buyer to pay over time. For example, when buying a house or car, used in Islamic hire purchase. No interest is charged, just agreed profit. 2. Ijara. This is leasing. The buyer rents something first and later can own it. Used in Islamic hire purchase too. We'll see this again in week 2. 3. Murabaha. This is a cost plus sale. The seller tells the buyer the original cost and adds a fixed profit. Common in Islamic banks, transparent and fair. 4. Mudarabah. This is a partnership contract. One person gives money, capital, the other manages the business. Profits are shared, losses are only borne by the investor. Very common in Islamic investments. 5. Hiba. This simply means a gift given freely without expecting anything in return. Used in Islamic banking when banks give bonuses or small rewards to depositors. 6. Wakaf, a charitable endowment. Example: donating land for a mosque or building a hospital cannot be sold. It benefits society forever. Zakat. This is an obligatory charity for Muslims. Usually 2.5% of wealth given to specific groups, asnaf, must be calculated carefully using accounting. 4 simple example of zakat calculation. Let's say you own a small stationery business. At the end of the year, you have 5,000 in cash, or 12,000 in inventory, or 3,000 in receivables, or 1,000 in debts you must pay. So zakatable wealth, plus R 5,000 plus or 12,000 plus or 3,000 or 1,000 or 19,000. Zakat or 2.5% X or 19,000 or 475. That or 475 must be given to the poor or through zakat institutions. 5. Why is this important? Islamic accounting teaches us that money has a moral side. It's not just about making profit, it's about being fair, honest, and socially responsible. That's why Islamic accounting requires transparency, no cheating, no hidden interest, and concern for others. If you're working in an Islamic bank or zakat institution later, you will need to apply this knowledge in real reports, real audits, and real financial decisions. 6. What should you do this week? Here's your task. Read the sim content for week 1. Attempt all self-practice questions, MCQs, true, false, and short answers. Think about the reflection question. How is zakat different from tax? Which system do you think is more fair? Why? We'll go through the answers and examples together in the next class. 7. Final words. Don't worry if you don't understand everything today. What matters is that you try slowly, one step at a time. Ask questions. Share your thoughts. This is a safe space to learn. I look forward to discussing this more with you in class. Thank you and assalamu alaikum. Let's make this a great semester.